Right everyone, today's a wee bit different for us at GRASSMEN. Pickup experiment number 1. And we're going to do a couple. Donnelly Group have come on board. Jason has supplied 3 pickups for us today, 3 manuals, all running road tyres to try and keep the thing the same. We've 2 Titans, 1 Barbarian. We have our GRASSMEN trailer, which we call the Jeep Killer. We have the I for Williams supplied by David Forgy there, with both trailers loaded to just shy of 3.5 tons. The one in the middle we're going to run as a control just to see what the miles per gallon's like. We're going to go from here, Ballymena, basically down to Dublin and back, and we're going to run the 3 at the same time. And just in case they get a lot of bad comments about the weight of me and stuff and one pickup that make a difference, whatever vehicle I'm not in has been counterbalanced, weighted up, and you can see we went old school. It means we can feed the calves on the way down the road, but that's exactly what we've done. So stick with us and we'll see what way it goes. Quick update, we're about halfway through the journey, so we've come down to Lusk. We just pulled in the services. Gary brought this particular Jeep down, which is the Titan L200, and our GRASSMEN trailer. It was the only vehicle that we felt needed a wee top up of fuel to get it home. It really is a Jeep destroyer, as we call it. It's 20 foot long box, 7 foot wide, 9 foot deep. It's a bit of tight work now. We've swapped around, so Gary's now got the I for Williams on, and Jason has stepped into this L200. When we put up that I had changed the pickup, everybody was like, oh, you should have bought this, you should have bought that. And if you're always going to get that, oh, you should have bought your big Shogun or your Land Cruiser or another Discovery, you're selling me a pickup for what benefit?
So the benefit in kind is the tax you'll pay for having the use of that company car, you know, that you can use it for business use and personal use. So when it comes to taxing a car on that, it's based on the level of emissions of the car, and they'll decide a percentage that you'll pay, and it's also based on the value of the car.
Yeah.
Whereas a pickup is considered a commercial in the same way that a van is, and it's just a fixed level of benefit in kind, depending on what percentage of tax you're paying.
And if I'm right, and I may not be right, it's roughly considered a $3,000 benefit in kind. It's thereabouts.
I think for this financial year, or this year coming, it'll be 3,350.
But technically, if you're a 20% taxpayer, you're really talking little more than 600 quid of tax a year. That's the big pull.
Exactly.
For a pickup.
Usually a farmer or somebody in business buys it for the purpose of write-down allowance, you know, buying it as an asset. You have 100% reclaim on your VAT, so you get a lot of vehicle for the amount you spend. And typically what you could change a pickup for after 3-5 years is usually very different from what you would change a Jeep that would tow or work the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually a big advantage.
And as engines have improved, miles per gallon have improved in a lot of them.
Yep, no doubt. The whole pickup market took a massive leap forward in the past 2-3 years. They've gone up in price, but they've all gone up in price because of the leap forward in technologies and comfort and efficiency.
I'm going to stick up for all pickups, really. I'm just going to say there's no probably really bad pickup out there. You may say that, but
no,
but there's no, you know, all stuff has moved on, but everybody wonders why we do things here at GRASSMEN. That trailer behind us is a very good example. It's as big a trailer as we can physically get for going to do shows that can go behind the Jeep. It's not exactly a pleasure to drive, we know that. We do have the Discovery that can and will tow it, and the Discovery's a great towing vehicle. I mean, no one can take that away from the Discovery. I myself like the pickup. I like the pickup is 100% on the cards for me all the time because of the benefit in kind. As polite a way of wording a tax dodge legally as I can. But it is. So I needed a pickup, because the pickup that I had before, which was the O-shape Navara, legally couldn't tow that trailer. The pickup on the market that has the highest towing rate, which is 3.5, is the maximum you can tow with any pickup, combined with load weight, which means weight in the pickup, which means Jason, me, whoever's in the back seat, and the load bed. The maximum combined weight and the maximum load weight, I think, of any pickup is one by Mitsubishi.
Yep.
That is what got me, first of all, chatting to this man about pickups. Hence the L200's theirs as a GRASSMEN vehicle, and we're almost at our next pit stop. I'm going to jump in with Gary and have a wee chat. Jason has been a great job, but we'll pick this up when we get back to the barn.
Super.
I can feel the difference straight away.
Aye.
I'm sitting here, I'm not jiggling at all. There's bits of me going in different directions and that other thing.
Serious, that's not.
This is the Barbarian.
Yeah, that's the same spec as your pickup.
Only road tyres and manual.
Yep.
We're talking about the Super Select 4-wheel drive, which I think is one of their best
That's
assets.
a super job, to be fair. You know, coming from our old Navara to that, like, you can use that like the Discovery.
Aye.
It's the same type of system.
Whatever way the centre diff inner works. But yeah.
And that can be engaged up to 60 mile an hour
Yeah.
on the fly.
Well, look, guys, I did it.
Yeah,
I did
that's her. That's us at 50 there. Like.
Did it with Jason. Just
There she goes, there's her
knocked
in.
her in. That's her in. And she's
So if
designed
you-
for towing like that.
Yeah, that's an option. I don't know. Like, if
I wouldn't be reaching for it, to be honest.
I don't know.
I
Does
think
that?
Jason would, in fairness.
Yeah, I suppose in the winter time, if conditions weren't good, I don't think it's needed at this time of year. But does that have any implications in fuel?
We reckoned a couple. But the two trailers that we're pulling today, we're pulling both with manual, both the same engine, both the same tyres. Nicole's pickup is 2015 with 20-something thousand miles on it, so it's well running, but it's just given us the standard of what it can and can't do. It only has certain uses. What we're doing.
Yeah. That's a start.
What would you like to see different?
I think a big thing that everybody's going to mention, and what I would like to see, is the difference between the auto and the manual.
Oh. On towing
Because-
or just...
Just general. A towing and like what Nicole's doing. Because it is a big option now. A lot of people's going for the auto. I think that's the biggest thing people will want to see the difference in. But there's a thing I would like to do myself personally, because I noticed it on another vehicle that we ran at a time, was the off-road tyres compared to your road tyres.
Yeah.
And it was by pure accident that I noticed it on the older Disco that we ran. We had two sets of tyres for her, and when we changed her onto the road tyres, the miles per gallon went up nearly 5. And I was like, this can't be. 5? Yeah. But your pickup's running Goodrich's.
Yeah, well,
And
like
she's
I
auto.
would be the first to say it feels a little bit sore in fuel, but
She's nothing going for her.
she's automatic running good. No,
Aye.
I'm running Goodrich's set up by me,
Aye. Yeah.
which means very little pressure in them.
Yeah, she's built for comfort. Like.
But she is comfy.
Oh, she is, aye. Yeah.
Starting with the Titan that went in its own, what miles per gallon would you sell on nice open driving a Mitsubishi to be doing a manual?
Based on driving them and that type of thing myself, probably comfortably high 30s. you know, into maybe approaching the 40.
Now, it was lovely driving, and it
Yep.
was a Jeep with a few. Nicole used 20.5 litres, which is 4.5 gallons, over the 240 miles. That pickup today averaged 53.3 miles per gallon. So what do you think of that?
That speaks volumes, absolutely.
There, if you just want to see my working out, see how neat I am. The second one was the A for Williams. It used 45.18 litres, which is 9, almost 10 gallons, which is coming in at, I thought, a very respectable 24.2 miles per gallon.
Anything over 20 towing is something else.
That was the working out. That's what diesel we used. That's my working out, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. The GRASSMEN trailer. Now, it used a little bit more, and we were actually unsure if we were going to be able to bring it back up. So we put some fuel in down at Lusk and then topped up in Ballymena. So we had 2 different hits of fuel, 64.27 litres, which came in at 14.14 gallons, which when you work that all out, came back to 17 miles per gallon. 20 foot,
Yeah.
7 foot, be 9 foot box. Are you happy with those results?
I think all the results are definitely, you know, show a real good miles per gallon in every case.
The one thing that I want to point out, the one important thing, and then we're going to let you head home. Every Jeep's miles per gallon on the computer read approximately 1.5 miles per gallon lower than what I worked out. Right, you happy?
Over the moon, yeah, definitely. Great result.